Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we have some brand new Diabell Star cards. We have two new Goblin Rider cards as well, and some new Snake Eyes cards, so let's get straight into this. So first things first, we have Snake Eyes Diabell Star, Fire Spellcaster Effect Monster, level 8, 2800 attack, 2600 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. When an attack is declared involving a card in your opponent's monster, you can place that opponent's monster into their spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. If this card in your face-up continuous spell, if this card is a continuous spell, you can target one fire monster in your graveyard except Snake Eyes Diabell Star, place it face up in the owner's spell and trap zone as a continuous spell, and if you do, spell summon this card. So, pretty interesting card, really cool for the Snake Eyes archetype. It's another boss monster in the main deck, which is really cool, and I can't wait to see what Snake Eyes does with this card later. Next, we have Battle of the Sinful Spoils, a new quick play spell for the Diabell Star archetype. Quick play spell, go activate one of these cards once per turn. Target cards up to the number of Sinful Spoil cards in your banished or graveyard, or cards your opponent controls up to the number of Sinful Spoil cards that are banished or in their graveyard. Destroy them. And then if this card is set is destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effect, shuffle up to 2 cards on the field into the deck. So it has a cool Waking the Dragon effect, which is pretty awesome. And also, it punishes your opponent for playing the Sinful Spoils archetype, which is actually kind of cool. And also, it's just really good in a Sinful Spoils archetype as well. I can definitely see this as a really cool one-of, especially against the mirror match. That seems very incredible. Next, we have the Goblin Rider cards. Now you know me, I am a Gold Pride Punk Goblin Rider fan, and I'm super excited to read any new Goblin Rider cards. So first things first, we have a new rank 3. This is Goblin Rider Guerrilla Sakateresu. Goblin Rider Guerrilla Trio. It's a turtle monster. Rank 3 Light Warrior XYZ, 1700 attack, 2+ level 3 monsters. If there are 3 or more XYZ monsters attached to a monster on the field, your Goblin Riders can attack directly. So this card basically says, hey, if you're going against Pearly, they're going to have like 20 material on their big guy. You can detach their material, make rank 3s, and then you can just make this guy, they can all attack directly, which is pretty insane. Once a turn, if a monster is no more spell summoned, while this monster is on the field, target one of them, detach one material from a monster on the field. If you do, change the target's battle position. I do wish I said targeted the monster and negate its effects, but I guess the idea is that basically you just keep detaching material from an XYZ so that you can absorb your opponent's monster. The only problem is the Baboon rank 3 can only absorb a monster once per turn. If it was a non-once per turn keep absorbing monsters, then I do like it's like a reload effect. Every time your opponent summons a monster, you would absorb it, which is really cool. And then once a turn, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can detach one material from a monster on the field, including your opponent's, and if you do, negate the attack. So it also has a cool negate and attack effect, which is great. Overall, this card is interesting. I just don't know if it'll be good played in Gold Pride Punk. I feel like it'll be good in Pure, but as for a Gold Pride Punk in general, I don't know yet. Now we have Goblin Rider Pile Up. This is a normal trap card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. You can target one XYZ monster you control. Spell summon one Goblin Rider XYZ monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as material. And if you do, attach this card as an additional material. This card is treated as an XYZ summon. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one XYZ monster you control and one card in either graveyard. Attach the second monster to the first target as material. So it has a really cool graveyard effect that's really strong. And the first effect allows you to XYZ summon on your opponent's turn. I do think the continuous trap is still better, but it's still interesting. So now you have 2 ways to attach monsters from your deck, which is really cool. Technically 3 if you're talking about the XYZ armor cards. So overall, I think these cards are interesting. I don't know if they improved Goblin Riders enough with the goal, whatever it is right now. I think the Goblin Riders are still best with Punk and Gold Pride. We'll just have to see from here. But overall, these 2 new cards are a welcome addition, and I can't wait to lab them out to see if they're any good. Hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.